Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Channels and welcome back to my channel and to another studio vlog. Yeah, it is Monday the 22nd of August and I have just done all my VA prep. So I got home from work and I finished work exactly on time. I walked out of the ward at 4 o'clock, which was amazing because I finished really late on my long days yesterday. So if you didn't watch last week's vlog, I had Thursday last week off and worked. So I worked normal days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, had Thursday off, and long days Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing Monday, Tuesday this week before I have a day off. So I'm on day 4 of 5, 3 of those days having been long days. So I am pooped. So I walked off the ward at exactly 4 o'clock, which was beautiful. Came home, had my shower, washed my hair. I'm still doing the same like wave curly thing that I was doing in my last video. I'm not sure whether, I love it, but I'm not sure whether it's working like as well as I want it to, but my hair just might take a bit of time to adjust, but we'll see. It's definitely feeling a lot less dead, which I don't think is a result of because I've actually started using non-curly girl approved conditioner just because my hair was feeling really dry and the conditioner I was using just wasn't doing the trick. But anyway, not the point. I probably need to look into it and get proper curly girl stuff. So if you've got any curly girl recommendations for low poo and for conditioners, drop them in the comments. Anyhow, so yeah, I washed my hair and then I did my VA prep. That should have been done yesterday, but honestly I was too tired when I got home from work yesterday to do it. And then we've just tidied the house a bit and we need to finish putting our laundry away, but we're about to go to my parents for dinner and they've kindly done some of our laundry, so we need to pick that up first. There's no point putting the other laundry away until that's back. We have to have, well, we don't have to have a clean house on a Tuesday, but we have a cleaner that comes on a Tuesday while we're at work. So I like the house to be tidy for her because it just means she can clean it better. And that's all I've really got to say in this little opening of the vlog. I don't know what else we're going to do with the rest of the evening. I haven't really properly planned this week. Nala and Kiara are play fighting. It's very cute. I was going to film them and then you distracted them. They're just debating, attacking one another right now. I can't see whether they're in frame. There they are. You're cuties. Yes, you are.
Look at those happy tails.
Anyhow, I haven't finished planning this week. I've got like the bare bones down, so I'll probably finish doing that this evening. When I did my Instagram schedule for September, I made a list of like the spreads that I need to do to keep up in my planner and to be able to like post the photos I want to post, because I'm doing 2 photos a day at the moment. They are still play fighting. So I might start on one of those if I get bored. So basically I might have some planner time this evening. That is my current plan, just because I need a bit of a breather after 3 long days and a day at work, that I'm feeling a lot more positive than I was yesterday. Anyhow, I'm gonna go now and go eat my dinner at my mum's house, and yeah, I'll check back in with you later. Good morning. It's actually Wednesday morning now. It's my day off this week. I'm off at the weekend as well, but today is my mid-week day off because I've worked every day since Friday, and 3 of those were 12-hour shifts. I had a really rough day yesterday, which is why I didn't vlog. Sort of work admin wise, I'm seriously struggling with everything that comes with being a doctor, not the day job. I love my day job, but it's all the rotas, the difficulty getting leave, the exams, all of the rest of it, the constant portfolio. It's really wearing me down and I'm honestly really struggling with it, and it's making me feel like I don't want to be a doctor anymore because of how much crap that comes with it. So there's that. That was most of yesterday. I'm not going to go into it more than that because otherwise I'm going to burst into tears again, and I don't have the time to be that upset today again. So I did nothing really yesterday. I left work and I sat in my car and cried for 2 hours realistically, and then I drove home had dinner and talked to my family about what I was going to do. I'm potentially going to look into going less than full time, but it's a really tricky one because they'll struggle to approve me now for you can apply for less than full time for choice, for caring responsibilities, or for health grounds. If I apply for health grounds, it puts me in a bit of a funny position with Tilly journals, because obviously I'm running a business outside of work, so yeah, it's tricky. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I may well push through and try and just manage till I have a baby, realistically. But we'll see how I go. I'm going to do some research into less than full time and see if maybe try and apply for it for next year, for August. But like go down to 80%, because 80% of medicine training is still like essentially a 40-hour week. So it's still essentially a full-time job everywhere else, which is fun. Anyhow, I am going to work on the planner orders today. I have 4 planner orders because I got another one yesterday. That one's printing because it's a file I already have set up. The other 3 need files setting up, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm probably changing the way I'm doing planners in the next few months for the October or November release. I want to do it in October, but it's whether I can get the thing. I'm hoping to import dividers basically. It's whether I can get the dividers in time to do it for October. I'm not sure. I'm waiting on some samples. If I like the samples, I'm going to order. The samples aren't made to the right size though. They're 7x9, B6 and A6, which I think mine are probably slightly different size. But anyway, we'll see. I also need to check that I can punch the material the dividers are made out of. That's the biggest hurdle, I think. So I'm waiting for those. But for now, I need to make the files, and I think I'm going to need to make the divider files, which takes forever. Which is part of the reason I don't want to do dividers, how I'm currently doing dividers. But anyway, I'm going to get on with that, and we'll check back in later. I may well record me doing some of it, but it's a pretty boring process, so... Hello, I've done all the files pretty much. I'm just doing like the last bit where I combine the files, except I've forgotten my password for the software I use to do it, and I can't work it out at all. And I can't remember what I generally set my passwords for business things as, so that's interesting. I know like generally. So I think I've just changed it. Let's check whether that worked. So I need to log out of that account. I hope it doesn't lose the file I'm working on. Log in. Or maybe I logged in with Google. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe I've just reset my password for no reason. I definitely have. It's fine. Oh, that's better. Right, okay. Because I have a premium version of the... I hope I just didn't delete a page. I didn't. Fine. We're good. 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 Are we good? Yes. Yes, there is an even number of pages. There was no point in this little bit of the clip other than I thought I'd lost data and I haven't. So that's a win. So what am I doing now? So I've just made one of the files. I'm just saving the last copy. Because, sorry about the printer. Why are you being so loud, bro? Because I do them with different numbers of notes pages. I make all 4 at the same time, so 2 monthly, 1 monthly, no extra and back, all at the same time. So I've just done that for the other 7x9 planner, so I just need to put together the files for the B6 and the A6. The B6, to be fair, I don't really need to put together, but I will, because it's an undated planner, but it's just easier to have one file. So that won't take too long, so I'm going to get that done, and then I will just be getting on with printing. Whilst I've done that, I've got all of the dividers printed, and what's printing at the moment is covers and sorry, why is that printed a blank page? Oh, it hasn't. What's going on? Nothing. I'm just being blind. Oh, this is printed wrong. I think I'll get away with it though, so I'll keep it. So I've got all the dividers printed, and I'm getting the covers all printed, so I can work on those whilst the printer is printing away. So we've got 1, 2 covers printed. I'm just working on the last 2. And yeah, that's about it. It's like 10:15, so I hope to have the files done by 10:30. Then I'll probably work on the covers, then I'll do the dividers, and then all the while be printing. It's a process. It's a process. But I'll tell you what I'm loving. Ow, 1 sec. This is a little Nimbot printer. It's the D110, and the stickers are really little. I can't show you, but somebody's name is between here and here. They just make little stickers, and you print them from your phone. Oh, they make little stickers like this is a sticker on it. Focus. So yeah, but I've got yellow ones now, because they were cheaper, like fake ones. And I'm basically using them to print people's names to put on the envelope. It's just so much faster than me handwriting them, and they look so much neater. So yeah, I'm doing that. I'm also going to use it to make the labels for organising my sticker, like organising my new sticker organisation, hopefully. My new thingies are coming today. And for the ones that I use for the shop stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get on. So I've got all my covers cut, all the files are finished setting up. It actually took a bit longer because I had to go back and set up like the front bit of the undated planner. I'd forgotten about that. So I had to do that, but it's sorted now. Hang on, have I done that right? Yes, sorry, I was debating whether I'd done the other cover right. So I've done all the files are done. I'm still printing the second planner because they take forever to print because it's a daily. So that's that. That's printing. It's just side 1 as well. We've got side 2 to do still. I need one more pocket. I didn't count properly. Not that I actually counted. I just grabbed them out. So I've got all of these print cut. I used to do the B6 in one laminating pouch for both covers, but because I made my covers like ever so slightly bigger, it now doesn't fit, which is really annoying. Because like, look how much wasted laminating pouch there is. But oh well, there's that. So they are now ready to laminate. I need to do the pockets as well. My laminator is just warming up. So yeah, I'm just getting, sorry, my printer's been loud because it's upset because it ran out of paper, and then it gets upset sometimes after that. So it's just recovering from its upset. So it's being extra loud. So yeah, these are my pockets. I try and utilise all the space, so I don't actually need this one, but I've just got it to be made because why not? and I really could have done a spare of one I actually need in case one of them messes up, but I ain't, so that is what it is. And these I have to be really careful with because they're actually 2 sheets of paper back to back, which is how I make my pockets. So essentially you laminate them and then you cut into the paper somewhere and it makes a pocket. It's a great way to make pockets generally. You can make sliding dashboards and stuff. You can also do it by cutting up a laminating pouch and turning it inside out. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for my laminator to heat up. Then I'll laminate these and finish the covers, and then I will work on my dividers. So I'm actually getting there. I feel like this is going too well and something is going to go wrong. And it's only 11:20. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little trick on printers. So this is my printer that I use, and if you go to printer properties, you go to control panel, hardware and sound, devices and printers, onto the printer you're talking about. Oops. Printer server properties, and then you can add a custom page size. So we're going to call this B6 planners, and my B6 planner pages are, oh my god, how big are they? They're 13.5 wide, but I think I make it 13.7 to make sure you get the edge on something. And they are, how tall are they? Oh my god, why am I so bad at this? I should have remembered because it's the same as, it's very similar to my other planners. I think I do 18.2 again. So then when I go to printer, properties on my printer, I can then click B6 planners and it's the right size. So then the way I print planners is I print all of the even pages first and then put them back in and print all of the odd pages. So we'll leave that to print. I've got the right paper in the printer, haven't I? But yeah, just thought I'd show you how to do that. I don't know whether it's the same on all printers, but you can certainly do it on my Canon that I use for the shop. Also, I don't know whether you picked it up in the last clip, but I completely screwed up this cover, so I need to reprint the cover because it's complete oops. It's probably just going to go in the bin. I could use it as an oops cover, but I don't see me selling oops covers, so never mind. Okay, so it's like 1 o'clock and I've got the dividers and everything done and I don't really know how. So this is all like completely set up ready for the pages. So this planner is completely ready to coil, well punch and coil, which I'll do next. We've got the second one printing and these ones left to print the second side of. So for some reason, sorry, I just nearly fell over. I've got loads of the second side to print, but I'm done. So I'm gonna go hang up the washing. My printer's out of paper. So I think I'm gonna hang the washing up and then I might start on sticker orders. Basically because if I can get all the orders done today, then I don't have to do it the weekend and I can get more designing done for the weekend. So what I haven't said yet, I've got an exciting announcement, but I'm going to go hang the washing up and then I will check back in and tell you the exciting announcement. You've probably seen it if you follow me on other social media, but I've not announced it here on YouTube yet. Okay, so I've hung the washing up and it's time to tell you about my really exciting news. So, Tilly Journals is participating in the PBC fall sale. I can't quite believe it, like I'm so excited. It's huge for my shop. It's like one of my favourite, it's my favourite, it's the only group sale I really like keep a proper eye on. And so I'm just absolutely thrilled to be a part of it. The sale starts on the 23rd of September and runs through till the 25th, so Friday to Sunday. It will be in US time zones, but I will, when I have that information, I will share it here as well. There will be a video all about what Tilly Journals is doing for the sale, and the fun of these vlogs is that you'll get to watch me prepare for it. So one of the things on my job list today is to try and do some admin, aka message some shops about swaps and things like that that are in the group, and just get my head around everything. I've done a lot of the admin, I did a lot of it last week, that's the sort of secret thing I was doing. It was kind of funny because I was like, I can announce this tomorrow, the day the vlog came out, will come out. It's not, the vlog that I filmed last week hasn't come out yet, it'll come out a week today? Yeah, because I work so far ahead because of having virtual assistants edit my videos, so I give them a full week to edit. So they'll get this footage on Friday and then they'll have a full week to edit it and then it'll come out the following Wednesday. Does that make sense? But anyway. So yeah, I'm super excited. I need to do my freebies and my graphics and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just, yeah, really thrilled, super excited. There are loads of amazing shops in there with me. So go check out the PBC sale. I will link their Facebook group and Instagram down below. But yeah. Honestly, I was having a really crap day the day I found out and I literally was like, oh my god. So yeah, I'm buzzing. Okay, so like I said, whilst that is carrying on, I'm going to get on with pulling some orders and getting all the orders. So I thought I'd take you through my entire process, and I'm starting completely wrong. So first I need a pen and a highlighter, and I just go through the orders and check if anything's like multiple, they've bought multiple sheets of something, or if there's something like a note that needs something changed. So for example, this person's bought date dots, but they're actually for a custom script. I'd let her do that because it's a custom script she's had before, so it's no effort from my behalf. So I just have highlighted that to make it obvious what she's done. And I know I've just seen a like multiple number on one of these orders, and now I can't find it. This one, second to last one, somebody's bought 10 sheets of something. So yeah. Oh, that's a planner. Wait, what? Have I got that planner printed twice? Hang on. Or I just picked this up accidentally. I've just picked it up accidentally, that's fine. Cool. So, then once I've done that, I go through and pull them out. I pulled out my script sheet because this first one is a script. So she wants work in Angelina in soft rose gold. So, where is it? Work. It's there, but I can't see Angelina there. And then soft rose gold, which I do have a sheet of, so it just goes there. And that is her entire order. I think I haven't got very many freebies at the moment. No, I don't. But we have some, so we'll work with what we've got. Which of those? There. Because it's just one sheet, she just gets a little freebie, so that's that done. I just pop that off to one side. I tend to have a pile of completely done ones or ones I need. So then I'm just going to go through the rest of the orders, and I'm going to speed this up so this video isn't a million years long, and pull out the orders. And if I haven't got something, so hang on, let's just talk through this next one because I'm sure I don't have enough of this. So for example, she has bought weekend banners in Fleur. So weekend in Fleur in holographic. So, which I don't have. So on her order, I just put a little highlight mark there to tell me I don't have it. So she's also bought Luna weekend banners in holographic. She's bought a lot of holographic actually. So this is the sheet where there's 10 of something, which is why I knew I wasn't going to have them all, which I also don't have. And date dots in Luna, which is Angelina, in holographic, and she's bought 10 sheets of that, and I only actually have clear ones, so I don't have any of those either. I might have some in my stack over here of stuff that needs to go away. So basically I don't have any of her orders, so it just all needs highlighting. And because she spent a bit more money, she gets a bigger freebie, and that's it. So I'm going to go through and do the rest of these orders like that. And once I've done that, I get out this little notebook, which is just a cheap little A6 notebook. I don't know where it came from, it's just one I had at home, and I pop in a header overlay to split up my previous make list from this one. So I just pop those down, and then I make a list of everything I need to make. So I grab out a pen and I just go through my stack of orders to find out what I need to make. So it's anything that is highlighted. So this page is matte, this page is clear, and I just write what the sheet is. So the first thing is paw prints in hollow, so I put paw print H, and then I just carry on like that with anything that I need to. And then when I've filled up this side, I go to the top of here. Please don't judge how I hold a pen. I know it's terrible. It really isn't a good way of holding a pen, but it's what I do. Then when I've done that, if I have, like I do at the moment, a big stack of things that needs to go away, and I think I might have some of it, I have a look through it. So these are generally a bit more sorted than they are right now, but that's fine. These first top bits are all, in fact that is all oversized sheets, so it is actually quite organised, that's fine. So this first section isn't very organised, but that's partly because I've just pulled stickers. So that's a date dot in hollow, so we need one less of those. And I'm just going to sort these a bit as I go through. So I'm just, sorry, I should show you what I'm actually doing. Right. Organising through the sheets of stickers into vaguely what they are. What other overlays go with it? 4-box overlays. So for example, I know I need that floral flames in silver, so it just saves me making like stuff if I've already got it made. It's always a good shout, a good way to work, to not duplicate work if you can avoid it. You can't always avoid it, but it is always preferable. So then the rest of it is kind of organised. I don't think I've got any just plain scripts other than can't sleep in hollow actually. But my months seem to be in here as well, so that's not where they should be, so I'm going to have to properly look through this, which I didn't think I was going to have to. So these Mondays shouldn't be in here because they're not actually scripts, they're functionals. Like, I know they are scripts, but they are a script that is a functional, so they shouldn't be in there. So we are, what we're looking for, can't sleep in hollow. Ooh. Ooh. This can't sleep in black. It doesn't help me though. Because I need it in hollow, and I think most of these are black. I might actually just have a little flick because somebody bought loads of black scripts. So I think they're all black up to there. Fairly certain enough that I'm going to skip them. And then we'll just go through the last few, which looks like they are all not useful to me right now, which is fine. Unsurprising, but so we don't need those. Then functionals, we need date dots, weekend banners, and months, but not month and years, just months. Their days. My printer's finished and I need to go check on it. So we've got tiny date dots. We need 2 in gold, which we have. Excellent. We've got loads in gold actually. So it just means that I don't make duplicates. It's a lot easier. It just makes my life a bit better. So that's the functionals. I think the only other clear things I need are headers, or freebies, which I definitely don't have, so I don't think there's much point looking through the rest of these. So I'll just pop those together with the other ones of the same sort, and that does mean we can cross off our list. These are all to go back away, this little stack here. Off our list we can cross off the tiny date dots in gold, so we just need one of those in rose gold, the floral faves in silver, and the date dots we've got 1 of, so we only need 9 sheets of those now. So still quite a lot to make, but that's fine. The other thing I need to add to this list that isn't on there with this pen is the monthly kit for somebody that's ordered, that is a friend that I said I would make for her. So then these are just going to go in a little pile ready to go in orders, and yeah, now we have to get to actually making things. Okay, so I've not gone very well since I last checked in. An order from my stackery arrived, so I've nosed through that, and an order from the UK that I'm not very happy with, but it's fine. It's just not as good as I hoped. I'm sure I'll talk about it in the haul next month, but yeah, that's here too, and I was really excited for that, so I was a bit like, oh well, it's fine though. And I've been printing a printable kit from Silhouette to PDF to make that for a friend. But my Gusto box has just arrived and I thought I would unpack it with you. So what we do is we get the 5 meal box, but one of the meals is for my parents. We eat with my parents on a Monday and Tuesday. Our orchid looks like it's going mouldy. That's weird, I'll get Soch to look at it. Sorry. We eat with my parents on Monday and Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday we fend for ourselves. 4 of those days we have a Gusto meal and the other is a treat meal, either something at home that's a treat, we go out, or a takeaway. So this Gusto box is 5 meal box for 2 people. Sorry about the people outside making noise. And now they've got rid of the food bags, what we do is we have plastic boxes that we keep in the fridge, which look like this. They're not actually frosted, they're completely clear, it's just they've just come out of the fridge, so it's condensation. So you can see they are completely clear. So we have one of these for each of our meals, and these fit like 2 across in our fridge, so we just use 2 shelves to have all of our meals. So what I'm going to do is sort out the box into each meal and the stuff for my parents. So let's get started. So going back to orders, I then open everything up on Adobe to print out, and I do the clear paper, and so I open the drawer of my printer, I set all of the clear paper to print, and then I close the drawer. Because it's a laser printer, it prints dead quickly, and I just and it comes out the back of my printer rather than at the top, so I just stand there and collect it. So I'm going to go through and print everything I need now, including the printable kit which needs to print on the inkjet, so I will set that off first. I'm not going to film it because it's just going to be a really boring like clip of me hitting print on everything, but I thought I would share that's how I do it. I open everything first, and whilst I'm opening it I also open the equivalent silhouette file so that it's ready for me to cut very soon. The next thing I then do is sort them into like foil colours. So I just do gold, silver, rose gold, they're freebies so they don't matter. And then I just use my little list from before to decide where the others should be. So most of these are hollow, so it's mostly going to be hollow. All of those are hollow. These are going to cut perfectly, and I'm going to have done loads of extras for no real reason. But tiny date dots of rose gold. Oh, I'm missing the Monday through Sunday. Oh, I need the Monday through Sunday, it's not printed. So then I just pile them up. So I've got hollow, rose gold, silver and gold, and I put them upside down because the premium has a habit of curling up. So I'll then cut all the foil in a second, which I will show you that too. At this point I then turn on my laminator to heat up, so you're going to hear that in the background, and I start putting corners on my things. So I foil whole sheets. I know some people cut then foil. I find you can't get the same quality, and I can tell which way around a shop does it when I get their stickers, or at least if there are certain shops I 100% I'm sure cut them foil because their foiling just doesn't quite, they don't just have like a cut through the foil where the cut line is, there's like a little bit either side that doesn't foil either. So I do like one foil colour at a time and then pop the foil over the top. So when I've got more than one sheet I just put them so you can just see the corners. I just find that gives me the best quality. I'm sure there are other shops that foil after cutting that have success with that, but I've never had success with that, particularly with the paper I use. I find it leaves little bits, the premium, and it doesn't look good, so that's why I do it that way around. It does mean, because I don't customise each print out, like that's why I'm like half ready to ship, half made to order, because they're ready to, like, I will make 4 of some of these sheets that I only need 1 of, and so I'm going to have like, for example, I only need 1 of these tiny date dots, so I'm going to have 3 other sheets, which is why I'm like, that hopefully will be good quality and sellable. They're not always, so that's the other bonus of doing it this way, is that if you get oops, it's not quite as annoying because you usually have at least 1 usable on the sheet. That's not true actually. If they go wrong, the whole sheet tends to be wrong. Sometimes when the silhouettes are not playing ball, there's just one miscut, particularly on tiny date dots, and there's one miscut sheet. If the 4 and the other 3 are fine. Need the rose gold, sure. But it does, I don't know. It's a weird way of doing things because I'm not ready to ship or made to order. I know some shops like customise exactly and only print and foil exactly what they need, but honestly silhouette is just so slow printing that I just can't deal with it. I get bored waiting for it to do its thing. It's one of the reasons I want to look at Adobe Illustrator and Silhouette Connect, but a friend has just tried it out and has found that it doesn't cut as well, and I'd be like committing quite a lot of money to it for it to then not work, so I'm not so sure about that. So my camera's going to die, so if I disappear suddenly it's because it's died. But I'm just going to finish putting the corners and foil over this, and then I will put a new battery in before we actually foil and check back in with you. But if I suddenly disappear, that's why. But this bit is now very boring. I'm just chatting to you while I do it because I can. Sorry, just if there was a weird cut, I just did a massive sneeze and I didn't think you needed to hear that. So yeah. Putting these corners on is a bit of a ball ache. They are, so sorry, I haven't explained what these corners actually are. They are basically the post-its. They're these sticky bits of post-it notes that I have cut to be the right size to stick over here. My newer sheets have smaller registration marks, which I much prefer, but the old ones still have the bigger registration marks on and they're a bit harder to cover. So some of my bits don't cover them perfectly. But to be honest, as long as the main bit of it is covered and black, to be honest, the silhouette can read it when it's foiled, it just doesn't read as accurately, and then you end up with loads of oops and it's just not worth it. For the extra little step of putting some post-it over it, totally worth it to me. So then we just pop the foil over. These foils that are a bit crinkled at the edges probably won't foil very well, but we'll deal with that later. Hopefully not that one, because that's the a sheet that, well, the date dots take such a long time to cut, it's actually unreal. Honestly, they're my least favourite sheets to cut and I've got 4 of them to do today. Oof. So just got the last few sheets left here to pop the corners on and the last bit of foil to put over. I'm definitely feeling a lot more positive than I was yesterday. Yesterday was such a bad brain day. Like, I don't even know why it upset me quite as much as it did. Like, the whole situation about leave was the issue yesterday and it just really got me down. Rather than, like, normally I'm like, okay, normally when my brain is in a good place, I'm like, okay, this is the issue, how do I deal with it? How do I fix it? And yesterday I couldn't. I was just like, nope, I can't deal with this, and shut down completely, which ain't ideal, but it happened. It's done now, and I definitely am kind of back, not to my normal self, but feeling a lot better today. It does help that I haven't had any more drama from it. I am waiting to hear back from a couple of people about the whole situation, which will probably set me all off again when that happens, but for now, I'm not. Right, I am pretty much there with this. I've just got these 2 last sheets of foil to put over, and then I will change the battery and check back in with you. And once the laminator has heated up, it's like 8 degrees centigrade off being hot, which won't take very long. But this is my pile to foil, and I'm just going to turn it around because I put the bottom in the laminator first, and that's just how I need to think about it. Okay, and then once that's done, it's time to foil. So I have these. They're basically 2 pieces of paper stuck together with heat resist tape and this piece of card inside just to keep everything nice and straight. So I put the bottom end in first. So I just put it inside my little folder, and my laminator's at the hottest it goes, which is 170, and it just goes through. I actually unfoil them whilst I'm foiling, so if Social never foils for me, he can't manage it. But what I do is, in this time that this is foiling, so I'll show you in a bit later, but the laminate is also cooling down, so this one will probably go through twice. It just does when it's like the heat soak into the paper on the first few is a lot higher, so it just needs to heat up again. But anyway, I'll show you a bit later what I actually do. I'll pop in some music for a little bit now whilst I'm foiling for a little while, and then I will explain what I mean by I defoil as I foil. Okay, so just to show you from the other side, this has just come out hot from the laminator. I take the sheet, I put it upside down over there. I get the next sheet to foil, put it back into the folder so that's ready to go. Turn this one over, do the foil peel, take off the corners like that, turn it upside down, and then it's time pretty much for the next one to go in. Sometimes I get a bit ahead, sometimes I'm a bit behind, so like that's in, but I'm waiting for the other one to come out the other end. That's it out. So that noise just happens sometimes, so put that over there to cool a little bit before I pull the foil off. New one into my folder, leave that there, turn this one over, do my foil peel. Oh, that one's so satisfying. The paw prints are just so beautiful. That hollow, so much hollow. And then the other one will be ready to go in right about now. So I'm just going to do that. I think I've got, what, 2, 3, 4 more sheets to go. So I might as well let you watch the rest of that. And then we'll sort out and start cutting. I haven't used my silhouettes very much recently. I don't know why, I just haven't. I've been like focusing on planner orders, so I'm going to have to work out my blade settings because I use 5 machines and clear mat is just a killer to blades. So I let my blades die. And so like I start my pressure on both, a pressure of 6, speed of 10, and I basically use the blades until I'm up to a pressure of 12 or 14, and it's when that 12 or 14 is no longer cutting that I will then change my blade. And so I keep a little piece of paper to say which what blade settings it needs, and because of the version of Silhouette I have, it has to load between each Silhouette machine anyway, so that's a bit of a pain, but it does mean that that time gives me the time to change the blade settings. And I have it automatically to 6 and 6 because that's what they sit at for the majority of the time. Though different machines seem to like different pressures, I don't know why, it's just a thing. So like, I've actually got 6 machines and only 5 spaces for them. So the 6th machine is actually right here, just off to the side of where you are looking right now. And that one's the one that's being put into storage because I find it is the most awkward for cut settings. Like, it just always, like, even with a brand new blade, it needed harsher cut settings. So like, if I put the same blade in a different machine, it would be cutting on 6, and I moved it onto that one and it would cut at like 8 or 10, and it'd be like, why is this not working? It was very bizarre, but yeah, no, these things happen. It was just a quirk of that machine. I don't know, that's how I find it at least. I can't remember where I was talking about it, but I really want to try out Illustrator and the Silhouette Connect, but I know that one of my friends had real problems with it, but then I know other people that have used it and are really happy with it, so I don't know what to do because I really hate Silhouette Studio. I find it really buggy, and I've tried designing in Photoshop and importing it into Silhouette, but then with scripts I find like the script doesn't work quite as well. It like seems to cut off bits of the script where it's thin, even if I like print it in high, like if I make it a high quality image to import in. I don't know. I just don't know. So if you've got any suggestions of either things that will help me learn to use Adobe Connect, Adobe Illustrator with a Connect, please drop them in the comments down below. So what I'm actually doing now, whilst these last sheets are foiling, there's 2 more foiling, is sorting them into how long that they're going to take to cut. So obviously the date dots take forever to cut, scripts take quite a long time, icons a bit less time, stuff like that, a bit less time. Overlays are really speedy, date dots take forever. So I just put them in like the order that they, speed of which they cut, because I like to either, depends what mood I'm in, but I either start with the slowest and work down to the quickest, or vice versa. I think today, because I'm like talking you through how I do orders, I'll probably start with the quickest and get those over and done with quickly to show you, and then do the slower ones, because what I tend to do with the slower ones is whilst the slower ones are cutting, I work on quality control. So everything is foiled now, so I've just turned my laminator on to cool. My laminator you are meant to leave to cool until it is less than 100 degrees before you turn it off. It is getting very, very hot in this room, so I am sweltering, so I'm keen to get it off as soon as possible. Obviously in winter that's a bit easier because it kind of is less relevant how long it takes. The downside of doing the longer ones at the end is that if something goes wrong with those late ones, then you're waiting for ages. I also have these extra sheets to cut in the kit, for my friend, which will just go at the bottom. So now let's move over back to our silhouettes. Okay, so I don't actually know how's best to do this, but basically, right, I find the file, as I said, I try to leave them all open and go to send on the computer. I put the sheet onto my cutting mat, obviously. As I said, I need to work out cut settings, so I'm going to start off with Pigwidgeon because he is on. All of my machines are named after Harry Potter animals. My last piece of paper said for Pigwidgeon higher than 9, so we'll do a test at 12, I think, see how that does. The problem is you don't want it to cut too hard either, because then the backing paper peels up as well, and it's really hard to peel up the sticker. So, but with the straight line 4 boxes, I find, particularly on clear paper, it really hard. 12 has worked perfectly, so we're going to set Pigwidgeon off cutting at 12 and then move on to Arnold. As I said, these sheets will be quite quick to cut, so again, I'm going to do exactly the same thing just to work out my cut settings. I don't do this every time, it's just when I haven't been using them as much as normal. So the last one I had for Arnold was 8, so we'll test that out first. Normally my last one is pretty good, like the last cut setting I use is usually the right one. Sorry, I don't know whether you can hear me anymore over the cutting, but it's not always the case. But I'm just going to go through each machine now, work out its cut settings. 8 seems pretty good for that, and get the first sheet cutting. Clear paper is not very forgiving, premium paper a lot more forgiving. I'm probably going to move the camera so you can see a bit more of the machines whilst I'm doing this, because I'm not sure this angle was the best angle to do. But yeah. Okay, then when a sheet has finished cutting, I start the next one off, but I also like test that this one is cut well enough. So I will hit send on this at the same setting, and then I will start peeling this off. How I do it is I turn the whole thing upside down and peel off. This one hasn't cut through very well. But anyway, we just grab one of these and peel up the corner and check it's cut well. And the other thing I like to do, it seems to have like shifted at some point, is try and peel one of the actual stickers up as well. They look like they're cut pretty well, so I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with Arnold carrying on. And then I move on to the next machine. These aren't cut very well, so I need to deal with that later. I think this is shifted after it's done the through cut. After it started the through cut, so they might need a bit of a sort out. And that one I've destroyed by sticking it to itself, so that can just go in the bin. But I will deal with those in a minute, and just because I need to move on to the next sheet, because these are quite like in quick succession. So these first few sheets. Anyhow, I'm going to leave you with some more music while I carry on playing. Okay, so while those last long sheets are cutting, I do the last bit of quality control, which is checking the foiling, and I at this point split them into ones I know I'm going to need. Sorry, I'm speaking loudly if it is really loud. Ones I know I'm going to need, so usually like one of each sheet into one pile, and ones I'm not going to need in the other pile. So they will go into the general shop stock. And quite a few things have completely miscut today, and I feel like it's just because I'm like showing you how I do things, because I don't normally have that higher set of complete miscuts, but it is what it is, it happens sometimes. This is obviously not foil, so it doesn't need the foil check. I can't remember how many freebies I need, but I'll just check all of them and go through. This gold I have at the moment, actually everything is foiled pretty well. If it's oops, it's miscut rather than foiling, which is unusual. But yeah. So then I take this pile that I have made of good stickers. Grab my book back. Just add those to my oops pile. And then cross out anything I have made. So I've got enough freebies, so freebies gets crossed out. The monthly kit is cut fine. It's not absolutely perfect because she doesn't have what's the word? Bleed on her thing, which is really annoying. So I had 3 sheets completely miscut, so I'm going to have to remake those completely, and I'll go through and do that in a minute. But now, for now, I'm going to add these to the orders that weren't complete. So when I'm ready to cut orders, I split them into small envelope and big envelopes. This is for a friend again. I'm just putting it in my big envelope pile because it needs a big envelope. I'm probably not going to put in a note or anything with it, but she's a friend, so I will shove in a freebie anyway because I love her and she's great. So that's there. So I just need to then grab my envelopes. Most of these ones are for small envelopes, so yeah, there's that. I will pop in the one big envelope thing I have, and I don't have a name sticker to put on hers because it's just for a pal. So there. And then for the littler ones, for the actual shop orders, I pop them into baggie, fold the invoice in half. And I need to check who this is for. Pop the stickers inside the little envelope, then slide it in, seal it, and I'll pop on the name of the person it is for. I'm obviously not going to show that bit because I can't show her name. Okay, so the sticker orders are now all done and in packaging. So this light is like shining in my face and it is not appreciated. So I'm just building the boxes for planners. I do still need to coil the planners, which, to be honest, I should probably do that first. I don't really know why I'm building the box first, but I am. So we're gonna stick with it. So I've just got 4 of these boxes to build. They come with like where they should fold with like a not perforation, like a indent, small indent where they should bend. So I tend to just make sure they bend okay before putting together the box. They're not my favourite boxes in the world, I'm not going to lie, but they're the best ones I found for the job. So we make do. And to be honest, I say this, but I'll be quite surprised if I have many planner orders now until the January start planners release, which will be in either October or November. The plan was October, but because I'm trying to move to different providers, it depends whether I found a good supplier of those and whether they arrive in time. Because if I keep them as they are at the moment, I can do it in October probably, but otherwise I need to do it in November. I can't see the second indent for this. I think it's there. Yes. That like double indent on the front panel is my least favourite bit. So So we've got our 4 boxes there ready. So now I'm gonna punch and coil the planners, I think. I actually did it. All of the orders are done. All of the planners are done. Like, what? I didn't finish explaining how I fill orders. So once I've done that quality control and remade everything and then just pack them, I kind of did explain that, and then I just do the postage. Simple. I am going to try and sort out this mass of stickers here and get them away. Because it's starting to bug me. And it just makes like fulfilling orders take a bit longer, and once those orders have gone out, I have no open orders. Oh, the other thing I want to do is order my new boxes. I should do that today. So yeah, I will do this with you. So I'm just going to essentially get these stickers away where they live so that I don't have to flick through the pile every time with orders. So yeah. Social has just bought me a homegrown tomato. There are 2 more here. But yeah, I'm going to try that.
We made this.
It's cool. The colours on it are cool. I don't know whether you can tell on camera.
Beth bought me the seeds, I think, for my birthday last year, or Christmas last year.
Beth.
Thank you, Beth.
It won't focus up. They're really tasty. Okay, so the first stack I have seems to be foil overlays. So I'm going to break out my foil overlay thing. Do I sort through them a bit first? Probably should, shouldn't I? Check there's no duplicates, because there probably are some. I say, and there's not going to be, as they're the same actually, but they were next to each other. Oh my god, I'm just making a mess. Big mess. They're the same, yay! There we go, we found some more sheets that are similar to each other that weren't together, which makes me feel better about this process, because that will save me time in a minute. Then I'll go through each of these piles and sort them a little bit more into foil colour order. So like these ones, there's silver, rose gold and hollow, so I put everything goes in gold, silver, rose gold, hollow order. So then we will go to confetti. We actually have no confetti headers, the overlays, so they go in. And I'm just going to work my way through basically and pop them away. I just saw floral frames and then lost it. What colour is that? Silver. Not going gold either. So yeah, just essentially filling this back up with anything I have made in the last however long. This is not very full at the moment, so it kind of collapses a bit, which is a bit annoying. Could do with something like there to hold it up a bit. If anybody has any suggestions of what I could put in here that can like grow and expand, that would be good. What am I looking for? Vine corners. Do I not have any vine corners? Probably why I've got multiple foil colours of them. Oh my god. Ugh. Fail. While we're back here, we'll do the confetti corners, which again, I don't have any. I still only have 2 sheets of them. Presumably somebody bought quite a lot of them. But yeah, I'm just going to do this with absolutely every overlay and every sheet that is not away, basically to make this a lot easier. When I need to take them out like that to put them away, I put the one that is sticking up so that it's more obvious. and it's much easier just to bob them back in. I wonder I'd make a rose gold when there was one in there. Oh well. What have I done at the back there? I've got self-care quotes in gold and autumn quotes in rose gold, which is, to me, the most sensible colour to buy the autumn quotes in. Cool. So that is those done. I'm just going to go through each of the rest of the piles and do the same thing. Hello, good afternoon. It is Thursday. It's about 10 to 6. It's later than I thought. I've got home, had my shower. I got home from work, had my shower. I'm just going to try and do some PBC brainstorming. So brainstorming about my freebies, what each day of the sale is going to be, and stuff like that. My freebies, my swaps, stuff like that. And do some admin around messaging people for swaps, stuff like that. And yeah, that's the plan for the next half hour, 40 minutes. And then hopefully by then we'll cook dinner. Not hopefully, then we'll cook dinner, and then after dinner I'll probably try and do a bit of design work, probably try and get this swap freebie designed, and start doing some of the drawing for the rest of it. That's my plan for the evening. We'll see how it goes. But I don't really know what I'm going to do. Well, no, I do, like, so PVC sale. We're going to have new releases on the Friday, is the plan. So Friday, I'm going to think this through with you. Friday is going to be a new release, which is going to be, I believe, full themed stuff. Where's my list? Yeah, autumn foil. Plus minus florals, depending how I get on. We're going to have had autumn washi journaling kits and covers the week before. And then the Saturday, we're going to do, and sorry, there's going to be freebie packs on the Friday. Saturday, we're going to do a twinkle. It's the Sunday. I always struggle for the Sunday. I quite often do a promo on Oops bags, but I want to do something better, but I don't know what else to do. I'm tempted to have each day freebies as well. But, and I'm thinking for my freebies, I might actually do a twinkle as the freebie for £100. Like a base twinkle, so like the 3-sheet one. I don't know. I might think how I can make my tiered freebies like into a twinkle. But the problem is, like, that's a bigger freebie than I normally do for most things. But then that would be a really cool freebie. It just seems very generous. Anyway, I'll have a think. Each day freebie question mark into twinkle is my freebie thoughts. Or just like bits of a twinkle, maybe. I don't know. Because I could do like, I don't know, I'm going to have a think about that. But no, I need an idea for the Sunday, and I don't really want to do the Oops bags again. But I don't know what else to do. I've got no good ideas. Unless I did like a mystery something. Anyway, I'm going to have a think and a brainstorm, and I'll check back in with you in a bit later. So I have worked out all my details for the sale, I think. So it's Friday to Sunday, the sale. So we're gonna have something new happening every day. Friday's gonna be new releases, and I'm gonna leave the other 2 days a little bit of a secret for now. Well, not a proper secret, but I will be revealing them. When does this vlog go up? Like, it's quite soon in September, isn't it? This vlog is going up on the 7th of September, so I'll probably reveal in next week's video what the next week's vlog, what the things are. My main job for this weekend though, so the way I'm going to do the freebies, and I have worked out a way to pretty much include a twinkle in freebies if you spend £150, so you'll get bits of it up to £150, the £150 being the bougie, so like, yeah, basically I'm trying to make it as usable as possible from the all orders freebie upwards. So yeah, why does this only say it's got 2 hours left of footage time? Interesting. But yeah, there's going to be essentially a bit of a release every day. That's what I'm going to say. They're not like full-blown releases, but there is going to be a bit of a release every day. But this weekend I really need to get the swaps sorted, which I've kind of forgotten about. So I need to mass make some swaps this weekend. Should be fun. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go cook dinner now, and then I don't actually like. I need to do some PC designing, but I don't actually need to do any drawing designing, so I don't know whether I'm going to do it tonight. I might try and PC design the swaps because they are like the essential thing to get done this weekend, but we'll see. It depends how I feel after dinner. I might also just chill for a bit because I'm trying to take a bit more time to breathe and chill and do what I feel like doing. So we'll see what time it is after dinner and how I'm feeling. But yeah, my plans. Exciting. So here is a sneak of the PVC swap freebie. So this will be going to other sellers for them to send out with their orders. So you've got 2 sneaky new font sneaks, these 4 here, that I'm going to be changing, and I'm afraid I'm getting rid of Ginny and Fleur, I think, but this is subject to change. I really want to formalise my fonts and make them into proper fonts and make my life a lot easier, so yeah. So these 2 don't have names yet, but this one is Hermione, this one's Lavender, this one's Luna at the moment. So that is the freebie and I love it so much. Good afternoon, evening. What time's 6 o'clock class starts? Evening? I don't know. It is Friday evening, it's about 6 o'clock as I just said. Been home from work and washed my hair. This is how the curly stuff is going. We'll see how it dries. I'm just waiting for Soch to get home / to cook dinner. As in, oh my god, Tiara. This one. Yes, you. Just tried to rub herself against the camera. Sorry about that. Now I'm feeling sweet. While I'm waiting, I'm sorry about the shaking, it's Kiara rubbing against the camera. I'm now holding it upright at least. There you go, there's her head. I am going to fill in the 2 spreads I've done in my memory planner this week. So one is a monthly and one is a weekly. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you those. So this is the monthly. This is the June monthly, which is our wedding month, hence the kit. Someone doesn't want you to see it. Why are you such a terror? Cutie pants. Can I show them the other half of the spread? Can I? Or can I just cuddle you? Anyway, I will show you this half again. Oh my god, I can't even do that. Kiara, come on. Whee! Okay, quickly. Here is the other half while she's there. And then I will show you the other spread in just 1 second when I get a chance. And this is the other spread before the pen. It is using the Planner Phase freebies from the anniversary sale. I've got at least 1 more day extender, I know that. Yeah, so I'm going to fill those in quickly now, if this one will let me. I've been trying this thing where I like both mixed fonts. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh my god. Why? Both mixed fonts and like the size of the script, so you can see on this Love Island and like Camp Prep. I just much prefer how it's looking. And we've got our day extenders here and yes, that's that one. And then we also did my June monthly. Oh my god. Ooh. which is looking pretty incredible too. Oh, I just love the foil. Wedding day. Wedding. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Super happy. I'll pop some photos of the two spreads up as well. This is tonight's dinner / Gusto meal. So we've got rice, quick pickled carrot, sesame, spinach, caramelised mushrooms and egg, and there's a chilli sauce that's drizzled on top, but there's extra too. Good morning, it is Saturday morning and as you can tell I am in the car, so I was about the shaking. We are on our way to Malton Food Festival. It's 8:30. I actually got up at 7, did my morning routine and filmed my plan with me first thing this morning. I actually finished it. I wasn't expecting to. I was expecting to film like half of it, but it's done, which I'm well impressed with. I filmed it in like 35 minutes. Anyhow, we're on our way to Malton Food Festival because it's bank holiday weekend, so Malton has an awesome food festival, so I will grab some footage there, and yeah, that's our plan for the morning. Okay, I'm trying to film a little haul, but my focus is being weird. So got this sausage thing. It's a new Nduja, N-D-U-G-A. Sorry, my camera focus has been really weird, so I'm sorry if things aren't in focus. He got some pork scratchings. He got this like chunky ass sausage roll. He bought the sausages and sausage rolls with my parents because they eat meat as well. So you got black and white sausages and hog roast. The black and white are black pudding. The hog roast, I'm assuming, are just meat. I got an onion bhaji Scotch egg, so it's like instead of the sausage around the edge, it's onion bhaji. And he got a black pudding Scotch egg. We got a garlic focaccia. Sorry, knocked my camera over, so sorry for the weird cut there. We got a garlic focaccia, which I'll probably have for lunch tomorrow. Then we got a Caribbean chili chocolate cake, which was really tasty. We had a sample of that. Then we got brownies. So again, we bought 10 of these with my parents, so got half of them. So we got a salted caramel one, a butterscotch. This is Biscoff cut in half, Malteser, and pistachio. There. And then we got 9 macaroons as well. So I think, let's try this. We have salted caramel, lemon and lime, mojito, yuzu, passion fruit, raspberry, what have I said, sorry. Salted caramel, pistachio, lemon and lime, mojito, yuzu, passion fruit. I can't remember what this one was. Raspberry and this was another like spirity one. I can't quite remember what they all are. But anyway, we got 9 of those, and that's everything we bought. We also got bao buns and katsu loaded fries, and you got a pork burger.
Brisket, loaded fries, and your dad got a pulled pork burger.
Yeah, so successful Malton Food Festival trip. It was a little bit like not as good as it normally is, but I don't really know why. Like, I think they had a few less stalls, but it was still really good and a good morning out. Okay, so I just got my sticker reorganisation video filmed. I'm literally in love with it. Like, look how it looks. Oh, I'm so excited to pull stickers using this. I really think it's going to be faster. I'm so excited. But yeah, I love it so much. My planning section is by far my biggest section, shock horror, but I'm obsessed with it. Honestly, I can't stop staring at it and like, oh yeah, anyway. I am now going to work on the swaps. It's actually quite late because after I did that, I just lay down in the conservatory for a little while because I have no chill. So I'm now gonna try and make all of the swaps. I just need to finalise my list of who I'm swapping with, because I think I've got a couple more messages in my on Facebook in the last couple of days about swaps for the BBC sale. So I'm just going to check those, and I might make some extras anyway. So I need to finalise how many I need to make. and I might try and make the twinkle Thursday for next week now as well. Yeah. No, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow when you're seeing this video, it comes out. Yeah, that's right. So for the Twinkle Thursday that is coming tomorrow, I want to make that. Now, I have actually made it before, but I sent Sophie the good one because she used it for when she went to see My Chemical Romance, and I have the oops version that I made though. So anyway, I'm going to try and make the swaps and a few copies of the Twinkle. I'm going to send a copy of the Twinkle to somebody as a raffle prize as well for a planner meet. It's in September, I think. And I'm also going to send a copy for the PVC box. So I think I'm actually going to make 4 copies of the Twinkle, full Twinkle. And I might do 2 with matte paper and 2 with clear paper. That's the plan. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that. And I'll check back in later. I don't know how much of it's I'm going to film because it's just like similar to how I do orders, but just swaps. I don't know how interesting it is. Basically. Hello, it is Sunday. I've not had the best start to the day. I did my morning routine and then I tried to get the rest of the swaps cut, but they were just not playing ball at all. There's that. So I think I just need to take a break from cutting and foiling because quite a lot foiled badly as well. I think I need a breather. I definitely need a breather because otherwise I'm going to have a complete little meltdown. But yeah. I think I'm going to take a break from anything productive for a little bit, and I don't know, I might like do a fun productive thing, like I might try pulling stickers or something like that, just to try and take a breather, or I might play a game or something. I don't know yet. I don't really think I've got the brain power to play a game. I need something I can switch off from. Then I think I'm going to work out my business finances and then work on designing, because then I don't have to make stickers, I don't have to deal with silhouettes or foiling for a bit, and then deal with that tomorrow. The only problem with that plan is I really could do with photographing the Twinkle today, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's my plan for the day. So I'm going to try out my new sticker organisation and pulling stickers from it, which should be good. So I've had a bit of a day since I last spoke to you. I pulled the stickers and it is so much easier, oh my gosh. And then I've tried to sort out my business finances and it just would not balance, but I've eventually worked it out. But it is now evening time and dinner is ready and we have a little feast. So I don't even know what's in the steamer. Bao buns. We've got katsu sauce and chips. We've got pickled onion and spring rolls. So yeah, gonna eat dinner now in front of the TV because we never do this anymore really, and it's a treat meal, so why not? So after our photos we had a video call with 2 of our friends, Sweater and Jack. We just chatted on WhatsApp basically, and video call for a bit. I haven't spoken to them properly since the wedding really, so we did that and now it is bedtime. It is later than I wanted to go to bed. But oh well, I really need to have a productive day tomorrow, but that will be in next week's vlog. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Comment, like down below if you enjoyed it. Are you enjoying the weekly vlogs, or is it a bit too much? Would you rather see other videos? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!